Frederick Osmo, one more time. James the Machine Dean initiates in the outside zone. Boom, right there, once again. Just like clockwork. Back at it. Look at Frederick Osmo. Oh! He's backing hard. That disrupts Frederick Osmo quite a bit. Osmo had to back off. Didn't know if there was contact. As we get blinded by the smoke.
Let's see, Nate Chen, regardless, he's pushing Mongo, but he can push his car around this track into that first outside. Oh, Bongian Jr. struck a lot of speed there. That was interesting, right? He went through it to angle and kind of struck a lot. Now coming back, it looks like he regained that ground now in the outside zone 5. Good job by Chen, filling all that zone. But Bongian Jr. back in the saddle. Is Nate Chen going to take him down? Good job leading there by Nate Chen. Bongian Jr. almost pretty comparable.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Nate with the clean air out front.
Indeed they are. There are championship points on the line.
Here we go, Ryan Turk in the Rain X Toyota GR Corolla. He's on those Ditto tires, those big meat hooks. Out back, nice snappy transition. Woo, that second. Out back, does the third outside zone. Could we see a perfect run here? This is master class. Yo, Ryan Turk is back at it. He wants it. He wants the championship that has escaped him. Unarguably the best driver in the world at Pennzoil, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Mustang RTR Spec 5, and he's gonna just fill all this thing. Watch this. Now comes into that inside clip, ripping up the hill. He's gonna try to ride that razor's edge. Look at that, all the way out there. Little escape that inside clip in the keyhole, just a touch. Now coming back down the hill, you see this dragging, you know, kind of just, I'd love to see the footwell on that. You can hear him just using that feet himself. Here we go, into that, initiates into that outside zone. You saw him dragging. I feel like he wants to get into the 90s, like just prove everybody wrong. Get that massive angle, hit that right line. Look at it.
There it is.
That was it. He's like, hold on, I'm not leaving you just yet. Sail on me? Nope. Sail on me, baby. Come sail away into that last inside flip. Yeah, you could tell. He was like, no, it's gripping up. No, it's not. In that Richards Racing 86 coming down. Big angle there from Cole. Now comes on through into that second inside flip. And looks like Cole pulling away from Forsberg. Cole goes into that. Oh, man, I thought for sure he was going into the dirt. He definitely saved that one, but Chris Forsberg dives back to the side of the 86, exceeding that of Cole Richards. Now transitioning back. What was that? Forsberg was like ahead of him and dropped out. Forsberg in his rearview mirror nerves. We'll see if he's got him or if he can shake him off. Cole Richards initiates. Big initiation from him. Forsberg drops into formation. Big angle. Look at Forsberg tucked into the smoke. And Cole Richards with him tucking in. He has to back down. Cole goes into 4. Now 5. Chris Forsberg comes up a bit short there, unfortunately. Again, he tried to apply the pressure, but had to back off. Now Chris Forsberg drops down, tucks in on the inside, and now whoa! Bumpers go flying. Forsberg. Wow. That was nasty. Yeah, Forsberg goes across the nose of that 86 into that second inside flip. Into the third, the lights are on. Ripping and ripping up the hill into 4. Let's see how they manage 4 through 7. The horseshoe tightens it up on the keyhole. Forsberg, Cole Richards not backing down, unfazed. Regardless of the 3 championships, Cole Richards trying to apply the pressure to Chris the Force Forsberg. Well done driving by both of these pilots. Yes.
Yeah, fantastic.
Alaska, Jason Webb coming down the hill for glory. Alaska leads. Webb chasing him down, initiating into that first outside zone. Going to the second inside zone, now into the third. Both pretty clinical. Webb giving himself maybe too much room. Talaska throwing some more angle at it. Into outside zone 5, through the keyhole. About to exit the horseshoe. Talaska filling that zone on the ground. Webb tightens it up a little bit. They're trying to gain some ground and wrapping around that final inside zone. Talaska and Webb. So Talaska, pretty clinical, knew exactly what he needed. I felt like he grabbed another gear, he tuned that thing up. This is it, going down and plays the pool that he wants to move on. Dan Burkett coming past and inside clip 2 and 3 now up the hill. Look at Diego surging forward. He punts Rad Dan out of the way, and Dan goes off course. Was that Diego was he too aggressive? Was Dan slowing down? And this is again a great opportunity to utilize Wally, as Wally again accumulating. How many runs has Wally logged this weekend? How many do you think?
Carry the 2. Gotta be over 300.
It's actually over 400 laps. Chicane. Now across the nose of Brudski goes Cameron. Brudski not giving him an inch. He is right there, smoking him out. But then again now, so they're kind of alternating positions. Cam gave room, Cameron, and then he sucked up to him. But here goes Brudski, now drops into formation. Feel like he's going to try to drop it. Oh boy, Brudski dives in. Good proximity. Now bringing it across. Cameron Sorensen twisting the screws on a Prospect champion multiple times. Amanda Sorensen coming down the hill. Let's see how she initiates. Uses all the track across the nose of that E36. Now coming in to that inside zone 2 and then 3 into outside zone 4. Look at Sam take a little angle out of it to get that proximity. Amanda, great placement there. Sam diving on the inside. That's not where he needs to be. So that was really good composure. Amanda, the car's on rails. I got to tell you, the way Amanda's driving, great placement by Amanda Sorensen. Probably one of the best lead runs we've seen so far as placement coming into and out. We talk about that 4 through 6.
Here we go, Connor Shanahan out front in that Jerry Yang Racing and Juku Racing Red Bull 86. Puts it out there, just narrowly escaped that back wall, and now going into the outside zone 5. Now transitioning into the 2 outside and then inside zones. There it is, textbook, clinical, well done there by Frederick Osbo, and of course Connor Shanahan out front. Sorry, folks, here tomorrow on 1, 2, and 3. And here we go, Hobson and Suki Hobson. Oh man, digging that back. Oh, 2, yes sir. Woo! Hobson is out for blood. He shredded that back. Vaughn Ginn Jr. gets the win. Yeah. James Dean gets seconds. Shout out to the old guys. Old guys still got it. Salt and pepper, baby. Jacob, so stoked. Lorette, I'm throwing it down to you. Forsberg in his rearview mirror nerves. We'll see if he's got him or if he can shake him off. Cole Richards initiates. Big initiation from him. Forsberg drops into formation. Big angle. Look at Forsberg tucked into the smoke. And Cole Richards with him tucking in. He has to back down. Cole goes into 4. Now 5. Chris Forsberg comes up a bit short there, unfortunately. Again, he tried to apply the pressure, but had to back off. Now Chris Forsberg drops down, tucks in on the inside, and now transition. Bumpers go flying. Forsberg. Wow.
That was nasty. Yeah. Let's take a look here. Connor, once again, this is what I expected. He's going to go for this really big lead run inside zone 2, looking fantastic coming up the hill. This looks good through 3. Could be a touch deeper through there, but Rome stepped up his chase game. Look at him floating out. Rome does such a great job. Now, maybe not quite as smooth in the chase as what we saw from Connor, but might have been closer through a few of these sections. And Connor really crushing it. He's wrapping around. We saw him do that in qualifying as well. So there's a lot to absorb here. And we thought the judges had a tough time on the first one. This is arguably tougher. So I'm not sure if they're going to have to push this one more time again, and it just becomes a war of attrition between these 2 drivers. But super cool to see. And if you remember back when Connor made his debut in FD, it was with Rome.
Yeah.
It was him coming over and piloting.
WE36. Here comes Connor, our current points leader. Looks very poised. Looks menacing here in the rear view mirror of RCP. Past that inside clip 2. Good placement by Rome Charpentier. Want to get that overhead shot. can take a look at it again. Great angle there. Throw some more angle at it right on the edge of the course. That was a great placement of the BMW of RCP. Now exiting out, filling that outside zone. And look at Connor Shanahan. Like I said, boys, he just has really good composure. And it just not jump clip. And then here is inside clip 8. Yeah, it's back up the hill.
Yeah, and it shows you too, like, if you think back to qualifying of old.
See if Odi Bakshi's does some strategy or if he's just going for a signature Odi run. Looks like pretty straightforward, good fluid run there, big angle. Gets all the way to the outside zone. Look at that, click, click, click. He was ticking that boxes, baby. Well done. Odi in the box, Connor Jack in the box. And now transitions through, very fluid, like that. Car style, one heck of a heater run. Yo, he is just absolutely using all of the force. Gets a little fist pump. Some fans as Lons comes past that inside clip. Holy cow. Oh, and McMummy, he is just shook. Oh, and Lons gets out to the outside edge. Lons, what happened? He came in way too hot. Overshoots it. That could unfortunately be the deficit that Sam would like.
Let's break that chase down.
Oh my God! Up until that point,